Greetings, I'm Ernest Coney Jr., the CEO of the CDC of Tampa. The eviction crisis that we're facing today is one of the most daunting issues that we have to face. As you know, we're coming out of COVID. In the month of August, there was over 1,300 evictions that were requested. The month before that, in July, there was over 1,100 that were requested. So we're on a trajectory which we're going to have a lot of Tampanians that will be homeless. I went down to City Council and I told them that the word Tampanian may become an extinct species. It's one of the most critical issues that we have to face. So the CDC of Tampa is really trying to help with eviction processes. We have a lot of partners. We partner with United Way, who's also helped to raise funds to help with evictions. We also have the City of Tampa that has funding for evictions. We also have partnered with Hillsborough County as well. So we've also brought in additional partners like Salitas House, which is funded through the City of Tampa to provide those services. We also have partners that provide state funding as well. So as you know, not everyone only owns or rents. Some people do own their own home as well. So we also want to provide services for people who may have a mortgage as well. So we partner with the state of Florida, the Department of Education, and brought in a group here in our building that can help people who own their own home to fill out those applications and get funding as well. So with that trajectory, we're very, very concerned that we're just at the tip of the iceberg of people who are being put out of their residence, be it multifamily, and now the potential of mortgages being going through foreclosure as well. So the CDC of Tampa is very critically engaged with that because we understand that without home ownership, without a safe place to lay your head, you have no dignity and the weight of the world is upon you and your family. So we wanted to try to support them as much as possible in this time of uncertainty. It's really critically important to look at East Tampa because when you look at what was happening in the early 90s with disinvestment in the urban core and redlining, that a group of people were just left out of the economy. So in the early 90s, you would see more payday lenders, more cash ponds than you would see banks. And we've changed that. Now you have 3 banks here, and we've helped to bring 2 of them to our community. We've also helped to create educated consumers. Why is an educated consumer so important? That it also begins to bring restaurants and grocery stores instead of payday lenders and drug and alcohol type of stores, right? So that we oftentimes talk about when there's broken people, right? There's also a broken community. But if you can help the human capital, you can help that person become an educated consumer, help them get up on their feet, the neighborhood also begins to change. Higher home values, more stores come in, more grocery stores come in. So you can have everything that you want right there in that community. We never have to leave our community. We can bank in our community. We can get loans in our community. We can go to the grocery store in our community. We can go buy retail products in our community. We can have professional services in our community, all because we started working with the folks and the fabric of this community.